Hello everyone and welcome to another episode. My name's Dom Warner. Today we're going to talk about NIO. So NIO, for those of you who don't know, NIO is a Chinese electric car manufacturer, very similar to Tesla, but they have a few differences, like their battery swapping technology and their battery swapping stations, but we're not going to go into that today. What we actually wanted to go into was that NIO announced plans for a secondary listing in Hong Kong and or Singapore. Currently, NIO is only listed on the New York Stock Exchange. So far, the company has received in-principle approval from Hong Kong Stock Exchange to list its shares by introduction, meaning it won't issue any new shares or raise new funds. Now, as well as applying for secondary listing in Singapore, NIO plans to continue listing and trading its American depository shares on the New York Stock Exchange. Hong Kong shares are expected to begin trading on March 10. Now, this is mainly due to political risks that the company sees. Unfortunately, NIO has suffered from over the past 6 months with ongoing tensions between Washington and Beijing, and talks of potentially delisting Chinese stocks on the on US stock exchanges. I don't think that's going to happen, but talks of it have affected NIO quite a lot. Don't quote me on this one, but I believe over the last 12 months, NIO is actually down by over 50%, which is quite dramatic, right? Now, the number of vehicles that NIO delivered in the fourth quarter of 2021 actually surpassed last year's record by roughly about 44%. And over the last 9 months, or over the first 9 months, of 2021, they saw the net loss decreased by 1.87 billion yuan, which is around 300 million, compared to 3.92 billion yuan the year earlier. Now, one thing that they could also be anticipating for, which I don't want to speculate, but obviously there is a lot of sanctions going on with Russia and everything they're going through, so maybe they see something maybe similar happening with China if tensions continue to rise with Taiwan. They're not saying anything's going to happen, you don't know, but if sanctions are imposed and it wouldn't be the first time that the US has put sanctions on China, this would affect, especially if they escalated in the way that the Russian sanctions have, this would affect NIO very considerably. So it is important, I think, that they have other outlets or other areas where they can trade their shares. So I don't look at this as a negative. I don't look at this as a positive. I just look at it as NIO's being proactive, and I don't think that this is going to cost them a lot of money. This is just a small amount of effort that they have to put in for that adds security to their business. So I'm excited to see how the Q1 2022 earnings results go when they come out, which shouldn't. I think it'll still be a couple months away. Generally, they release these, 1.5 to 2 months after the quarter has ended, but I'm excited to see what happens. I think that they're going to continue to grow regardless of supply chain issues. It didn't stop them in 2020, didn't stop them in 2021, and I really don't think it's going to stop them in 2022, especially being that they are a Chinese manufacturer and they are manufacturing their cars in China. I do think that has an unspoken, what's the best word for it? That does have an unspoken advantage, being able to build your cars right where majority of these chips are being made. So thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll catch you next time.